In this episode, I venture into one of Europe's largest nuclear shelters, a true underground city built to protect thousands of civilians. Join me as I uncover this hidden underground world. Hi, I'm Bob, an urban explorer, and with friends I explore the most amazing abandoned places worldwide. For today's adventure, I traveled to Germany and found a hidden entry into an underground world, tucked away beneath a hillside. This passage is just one of the access tunnels leading deeper inside. These tunnels were originally excavated during World War II and later expanded and reconstructed during the Cold War. The project costed over $5.5 million at the time, and I'm certain that most people living in this area are either unaware of its existence or have no idea what it looks like inside. After crossing several massive blast doors, I find myself in the bunker. Almost immediately, I find out that I might not be alone. Homeless people have taken, or once took, advantage of this abandoned relic, and all sorts of things seem to happen here. I venture deeper into the nuclear shelter, hoping I don't bump into anyone along the way. This shelter was built during the Cold War in the 1960s and designed to protect residents and withstand nuclear and chemical attacks. Its vast network of corridors, which stretches for kilometers, could accommodate over 5,000 people. Thankfully, it was never needed. The last maintenance was done around 15 years ago, and since then, mold and other dangerous pollutants have spread, with humidity levels now reaching around 90%. The shelter was designed to support a 30-day stay, with its own supply of air, electricity and water, and was equipped with seating areas, dormitories, lavatories, showers and kitchens. I quickly learned it's quite a maze inside, with many junctions. This nuclear shelter had multiple entrances and could be divided into 3 sections, each capable of operating independently. That means this kitchen is just one of the 3 you'll find inside. The corridors lined with seats feel endless, but then I step into a different area. This section could have been transformed into a dormitory when the shelter was in use. All the plastic bags you see hold canvas sheets, meant to be mounted onto iron frames to create loungers, which were stabilized with chains. The ceiling reveals the high humidity levels in this shelter. Once, however, the temperature and humidity were carefully measured and controlled. As I walk down a long corridor lined with small dormitory rooms, I come across something I was already afraid of. More signs of homeless people living here. I cautiously inspect a nearby tent, wondering if anyone might be still inside. It's empty. It's been a while since someone slept here. LED lights and candles are scattered around, providing some light, and various decorations have been brought in to make this cold, dark place feel a little more like home. It's hard to imagine living here, shrouded in dampness and darkness, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I already have an idea of what I might find in the next dormitories. An improvised kitchen. The rotting food suggests it's been a while since anyone was here. It seems likely that the people who used this space were forced out in a police raid, leaving many of their belongings behind. Then I spot another tent, this one in slightly better condition. The question lingers, how many people might spend the night here tonight? The shelter's materials have been used creatively by those who lived here, crafting beds, couches, chairs and hammocks. Just when I think it can't get stranger, I stumble upon a bar set up in one of the dormitories. It looks like they managed to throw some good parties in here. Time to move before I bump into someone. Walking through these endless corridors is surreal, and I can't help but wonder what events might have unfolded here if the bunker had ever been used. Now, it's time to explore more of the unique features hidden within this nuclear shelter. This nuclear shelter was connected to 3 external power supplies. In case of a blackout, it had 3 diesel generators, capable of running for up to 30 days. As is common in many bunkers, they installed ship engines. I come across an area that appears to be a workshop and storage room, stocked with spare parts and tools for maintaining the shelter. Next to the workshop, the filter room is located, allowing maintenance personnel to quickly solve any issues. In a closed environment where outside air may be contaminated, a reliable supply of clean air is essential. Next to the filter room, you can find the water treatment room. Here you can see one of the two wells that ensure a steady supply of drinking water. In this room you will find filters and emergency flaps, designed to quickly seal off the shelter in the event of ABC threats. A for atomic attacks, B for biological warfare, and C for chemical warfare. By now, I believe I've explored most of the bunker's key features. Since the shelter could be divided into 3 sections, I expect to find additional generator rooms, kitchens, and similar facilities. The only thing left to discover are more intact dormitory rooms, as the ones I have seen have been turned into squatting areas. I notice all sections in the nuclear shelter have the same key features, but they all look a bit different. So it's worth checking everything. This is one of the 3 control rooms, where all operations were managed. Here you will find blueprints, schematics, checklists, and handbooks. Announcements were made to the speakers from this room, and it was likely the only place with a connection to the outside world. Also, these corridors seem to be endless, but eventually I come across an intact dormitory. Since the war in Ukraine, German nuclear shelters, including this one, have been inspected for potential reuse. However, this shelter is not ready to use due to a lack of maintenance and significant mold buildup, as you already have noticed. Plans to recommission it remain under consideration, but it's not likely to happen. For now, it's time to make my way back outside. If you'd like to see more incredible nuclear shelters, be sure to check out my channel. Thanks for watching, and please leave a thumbs up and comment on this video.